What's going on, people? You're locked into Talking Albums with today's host, CHOZE, C-H-O-Z-E. And I'm going to talk to you about a few albums that influenced me to be the artist I am today. But before that, make sure you go to any streaming platform and download or stream D.I.Y, which is out now by CHOZE. Inbox me, DM me and tell me what you think of it. But big shout out to everyone that's listened so far. Thank you. So I'll say the first go-to album that inspired me to be the artist that I am today is Chasing Status, No More Idols. That for me was an iconic album from start to finish. The great collaborations like Tiny Temper, Dizzy Raw, Skool, Maverick, Sabre, Plan B, on so many collaborations, even CeeLo Green on there. I just thought it was such an iconic album, and if I wanted to make an album, I wanted to create an album on that level of professionalism and demonstrate to the listener what it takes to put a great body of work together. And that is definitely an album I would recommend anybody to go and listen to. No More Idols, Chasing Status. Now, the first album that I ever purchased, what would that be? It would be Oxide and Neutrino, Execute. For me, they were the first collective to ever do what they did in our environment, and to see that was just surreal, especially when we were walking underneath the Clapham North bridge and seeing a massive poster of the Execute album. I just said I had to go and buy it because it was just surreal. And to listen to that album as well was just, for me, it's still one of the biggest classics ever. Like, I'm not even saying every album I'm saying so far, I'm not just throwing the word classic. It generally is. Both albums are classic, but Execute is a classic album. So I'll make sure you go and check that out. Oxide and Neutrino, Execute. But yeah, I'll say Sunday Morning album. I'll say The Verve, Urban Hymns, man. Urban Hymns. That album there, Sunday morning, play that album. No matter what mood you were in on Saturday, I'm telling you, Sunday, we absolutely love it. Like, trust me, it will just bring you back to normality. You'll feel empowered again. And yeah, that album's just something else, man. Like, big shout out to that album for sure. Album people should hear, I would say Young Fathers, Heavy. That album is seminal. Definitely an album that will stand the test of time. It's fearless, it's heroic, it's powerful, empowering. Absolutely love that album from start to finish. And yeah, definitely the whole world needs to listen to that album. Please listen to that album. Trust me, you won't go wrong. Definitely, for sure. Album I last bought, I would say, that's interesting actually. Album I last bought. I'll tell you. Merkage Dave, The City Needs a Hero. Merkage Dave is ridiculous. That album, that guy, wow, incredible artist, like incredible artist. I discovered about Merkage Dave when he used to do his DJ sets with Mike Skinner from the Streets, and I saw their journey of them doing back-to-back sets up and down the country and so forth. And then I just kept a close eye as I saw him doing a lot of collaborations with like Manga, who used to be in Roll Deep, and JK from Birmingham and stuff. And I just saw he was doing, some really good collaborations. And then when he dropped his first album, I just thought, wow, this guy is on the next level. Yeah, so go and get that album, The City Needs a Hero, Merkage Dave, Bad Boy album. Yeah, definitely, for sure, Bad Boy album. Album that stands the test of time. Oh, I would have to say Massive Attack, Blue Lines. Come on, people. Am I lying? Massive Attack, Blue Lines. We know what tune is on that album that is the most iconic tune. I don't care what anyone says. The most iconic tune ever. and it came from Bristol. Imagine that. Big shout out to the Bristolians. Big shout out to Bristol. But yeah, it came from Bristol. But yeah, Massive Attack, Blue Lions. That album, wow, man. Just so many great memories from that album. But also just, it's a blueprint for me to basically, and to any artist, just believe in yourself. Don't watch what anybody says. That's when you're going to fail, if you try to please everybody. You win when you don't try to please everybody. Remember that. So yeah. But make sure you check all those albums that I recommended to you, and you make sure you go and follow CHOZE, CHOZE official, and make sure you go and stream D.I.Y out now. Peace. One. Love.